couple hours. The only thing I need to do tomorrow is play Warhammer against a friend of mine, so...
Oh god, a friend of mine's.
And tomorrow...
Yes, Warhammer Fantasy, brother, because I used to play 40k, right? And I got out of that because that shit is like plastic crack. And... basically, my friend has started painting a lot of miniatures, and basically because he enjoys the painting, and now he basically owns armies. Not because he plays Warhammer, but basically because he just enjoys painting. And we figured, oh, we might as well play against each other.
I was
say, alright, so I gotta get into this. Guys, we're back again. Sonic Mania DLC's done. We got the whole Chaos Emerald, so this is the very first time I'm going to do this for a live stream. 2 games in 1, and I'm joined by Raiden and AJ on the live stream, so welcome them both.
Hello!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another exciting adventure of Livestream, playing right now Kingdom of Hearts 1.5.
And so far we haven't got to Donald or Goofy yet.
Which I hate those two, by the way.
I thought you had. Oh, no.
Oh shit.
They were at the other location.
And they'll keep
That's
on
right.
coming at you.
We got
As long as you continue to wield the keyboard.
Oh, okay, I'll talk later.
Oh shit, I didn't do the whole,
Why would it choose a kid like
I didn't do the whole district search.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh well.
Never mind.
I skipped the whole thing.
Let's see.
I gotta be honest, I had you guys on in the background while I was basically playing Crusader Kings.
Then have it your way.
Leon. God, Leon, your face needs to be fixed.
And getting fucking hammered, so, at the end, things get kind of foggy.
Oh my god, what kind of a gunblade is that?
That's original gunplay from the original from... Holy shit, I forgot to point on proud mode.
Yeah, I told you. I'll never understand this game, honestly.
The story is so complex, but the gameplay is still good. But please ignore...
No, I understand the gameplay and the complex and stuff like that, but what I will never understand, why is the key of fame a weapon?
Because, if you pay attention to the story, it's basically the ultimate weapon that fights against the darkness, and that brings in, like, the best light.
Yeah, but still, key unlocks doors, not fight enemies.
Or in this case, hearts.
And, here comes Yuffie. Here comes Yuffie.
I went easy on him.
Oh, Goofy.
Looks like
Yuffie
things
from
are
Final
worse
Fantasy
than
VII.
you thought. A lot worse.
I hate the... Still, remind me, I still hate the dubs in this game. It's so cringy as fuck.
I mean...
But, it's acceptable, but I have to do it.
I wonder what level you're gonna choose.
We get to see this part that was never featured on the original. Of course, Riku wakes up in the waterfall. What am I? Why am I wet?
That never happened. I don't remember if this cutscene was on the original one.
No, it wasn't. This was the.
Holy shit, she is buff.
Yeah. And you don't get to hear it.
She is fucking jacked, bro.
Yeah, I know. For a 14-year-old, he's jacked.
It's like getting some of those Backstreet medicines, if you know what I'm saying.
Right. Right.
Well, I finished playing the 2 games, Ninja Gaiden 1 and Ninja Gaiden 2. Now,
those are hard.
Of course Donald gets chicken shit.
Excuse me. Did the king send you?
Ooh.
Now I'm gonna try tomorrow. Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge.
Iris.
Ninja Gaiden is so good.
Come on, lazy bum.
It's hard, but it's so good.
I'm worried about the remaster HD version of Ninja Gaiden to be censored to fuck.
Wake up.
I'm not worried. There's nothing.
Fucking important Japanese version.
Yeah, that's how
they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I guess. Those
I don't think
creatures
there's gonna be a censored.
Just the record. Just the record,
Yeah.
I would buy Dead or Alive Scarlet Extreme Volleyball for the Nintendo Switch because the PS4 is like censored to Sony standards. But you can import that, and the funny thing about that about Dead or Alive Scarlet Extreme Volleyball 3, that version of the Nintendo Switch is uncensored. You get all the swimsuits you want.
Attacked you or after the
And let's be honest.
What your heart
It's
really want.
a product
Because you wield the
aimed
Keyblade.
at a mature audience.
I'm so glad
That's
that
true.
you're okay.
So
Oh my god.
who the fuck cares, right?
Right? Hold on a
Because
second.
they're like, but what about the kids? And you're like, well, the game isn't for kids.
I know it's not for kids.
It's-
Don't you see the rating age on that?
It's like 18 plus, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hate to say this, but
But
what the fuck is wrong with Sora's knee? It looks like he's having a stump. His left knee looks like a stump. I know he's sitting crossfoot, but jeez, it looks like a stump.
Hey, Kyrie.
It's almost like
he
telling.
has
Who
trouble
are
with
you
it.
talking?
It's almost like he's showing off to the camera, to the players, like, "Go ahead, fuck my stump."
About. I'm the great ninja
Or
Yuffie.
maybe he has.
Yuffie.
If
I think you might have
like I
overdone
was
it,
saying,
Squall.
maybe he has problem with his knees.
Yeah, I know that's his knees,
That's
but
Leon.
his knees, the way how it bent it looks like a stump.
Yeah. We had
Here
to get
comes
it away
Squall.
from you to shake off those creatures.
God, all
It turns
these
out
fucking
that's how
chicks
they
are
attract
kawaii.
you.
I know.
It was the only way to
That's
conceal
how
your
we
heart
got
from
it.
them. But it
Oh,
won't
they
wait
would never
for
change.
long.
Man, it's
Still,
like
hard to
first time I
believe
saw
that
Eris
you were
brought
of
back
all
to this
people
game. It's like,
chosen one.
did you got killed by Sephiroth? Why you're still alive?
Oh, this makes me think
Well,
of
I suppose beggars can't
God,
be
it's
choosers.
a Woody
don't you
Harrelson
start
quote
making
from
sense? What's going on here?
Dazed and Confused. I don't know if you guys
You
saw
know there
that
are many
movie,
other worlds out there.
Which movie
besides
was
the
it?
castle in this town, right?
Dazed and Confused.
Well, they're supposed
I
Like
think I've seen the title, but not,
They've been
I've never seen it.
secret because they've never been to
The
me
70s
until now.
stoner
When the hobbies
slash
came-
party movie, right?
Yeah.
Made in the early 2000s. And Woody Harrelson's leaning against the building, and he's like, "You know what I like about high school girls? I keep getting older, and they stay the same age."
Oh. Yeah.
And the he's so famous for no, it was McConaughey who played him. McConaughey. And the famous alright is also from that movie. It's a really good movie, and you should watch it.
Yeah, I'll
really fun.
I will definitely watch it eventually. We gotta get back to the
Good-natured,
game.
just good-natured, old-style Americana, you know, with good-hearted characters. It's just a fun movie.
Yeah. I'll definitely have to take a look at that game eventually.
Yeah, but regardless regarding the Ninja Gaiden trilogy remastered, there's nothing to be censored about it because there's no nudity on this game. There's nothing to censor. Only the the only thing they could censor is the blood stains. That's all. I mean, if you don't want to see the enemy cuts down when the real Hayabusa cuts down the enemies, they cut the legs and hands. Okay,
That's what they did. That's what they did. Like you're right. That's what they did with the game of Ninja Gaiden Sigma. I mean, they censored the blood, and even though you still get to see the guys get chopped, but they censored the blood, but they kept they still kept the sexy characters within it at the time. It's kind of weird. It's like like if you play like Ninja Gaiden 2, like you see like blood and sexiness still intact. But then on the PS3, they have to get rid of the blood because don't forget, Japan does censor. They do censor violence when it comes to their games. Like eventually, over time, they change the blood from red and they change it to black.
Now,
Well,
wait a minute.
it depends. Nowadays, they don't really care.
Wait a minute.
What I do care about is they censor genitalia, basically.
Now, wait a minute. But I own all 4 games of Ninja Gaiden for the PS3, and trust me, none of them are censored.
No. Ninja Gaiden is pretty safe. But here's the thing with it, right?
Yeah.
As far as I am concerned, the creation of games is an art form. You put your creative mind to creating something expressive. That is art.
Yeah.
So, it would be the same as saying to a painter, you can't paint a naked woman. I think there should be no censorship at all.
Yeah,
I
because
think
we
there should be
try to say that most of the
there
time.
should be an advisory age rating, not even law enforced. If parents want to buy something fucked up for their children, it should be their right? Because they're the parent. It's like, and I know I'm talking about NCAPistan again, but I'm not an NCAP man. I'm like libertarian with a small L, basically. And why should we limit people in creating art? I don't think that is our place to make moral judgments.
I get what you mean. This is not our choice to make judgment or to judge anybody for
It's because here's the topic for me, because I look at it at a different Discord channel. It's also, here's a guy that I talk as here to. So they said because then they write the characters to be strong because they're female rather than the characters that are strong and happen to be female. Just an example. Because it hurts the writing for the character and it makes them bland rather than telling a good story that happens to have so-called, quote, diversity. And when there's too much focus on diversity, it's not enough on the story itself.
Very much true. And here is a series that proves that, which happens to be a feminist series. Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, that's a good example, because it's exactly how it's done right.
She is a flawed person, yet she chooses to do the right thing. That's what makes her interesting, because she overcomes her flaws to become victorious in a righteous cause.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, but what about God of War? I mean...
See, God of War,
God of War doesn't have, like, female protagonists.
No, it doesn't. It has the side characters of it. The protagonist was Kratos.
Yeah, and I gotta say, in the last God of War, female antagonist, basically, is what she became. Freya.
That's pretty much it. It's almost like male feminist.
She was so good.
Right?
Like, she had such a good reason to attack Kratos, because she cared for him, but the loss of her child was so traumatic, even though her child wanted it, that she could not help but lash out. And I find those characters much more interesting than, hey, I am very powerful, see me being powerful.
Yep. It's just like exactly like the powerful characters like AJ described. Like, look at Lara Croft, for example.
Yeah.
Lara Lara Croft, especially in the newer games,
Yeah, it's not so much of it.
is also a flawed character. She makes many mistakes in judgment on other people that puts her and others in danger, but learns from that.
Yep.
And that makes her an interesting character in that game, because once again she grows as a person, and that's the problem with a lot of writing nowadays.
Everything changed.
Is that characters don't have a growth arc, where they start off at the top of their game without having any real struggles, and it's hard for people to identify with that. Because people in their everyday life have struggles.
Yep.
So if you can just overcome everything, then people are like, yeah, you're kind of boring. I know more interesting people than you.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna have to put this aside. We got to get the game going. But we did talking about it. I mean, we'll talk more about this. I mean, it's everything that sued. It's true. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing that I think it also applies with that. I know a lot of people who says, is this supposed to be a gameplay or about games that has some problems?
Yeah.
Let's see.
No,
hey,
let's
Kirito.
continue.
Oh, shit. Kirito, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Or, yeah, Kirito Skywalker.
How you go too?
I would say it's actually a bit of both.
Yeah, it's a both.
I say, yeah, but how about less congressman and more gameplay action?
So-
Let's continue on, shall we?
Yeah, agreed. We should definitely talk this like during off the chat. So, all right, Raiden. So here's how you can expand about the Heartless. So you're gonna get the story about this part, and yeah, Kirito Skywalker is with us in the chat.
Hello, Kirito.
My other fellow weeb.
Heartless.
Hey, I can't deny my weakness anymore. So
Yeah, I could just say I could send you an invite from other groups I'm involved with.
oh, I'm not that big of a weep. I just enjoy. Man, I already got too many groups on my Discord, and I've got like 6.
Damn, I'm involved. Like, let's see. I'm gonna need to check out. Let's see. 1, which is mine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm at like 8.
Because I'm like a real private person, actually.
Yeah.
I don't do social media because social media is toxic.
Oh yeah, social media is a cesspool.
So I don't even do that thing. Once I get out of work, my phone is laying at like 2 meters from me, right? So you don't even get to contact me unless you call me.
Yep. I'll say.
Because I like my private time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we all do. I like my private time too. All right, I'm gonna go check through the chats for.
Yeah.
Kirito said, just listen to you guys. Also, I feel off a bit because of the beard. Oh yeah, that beard that Kirito sent. If you guys check it out, if you guys check out the beard that Kirito sent.
Yeah, I saw the photo on the bot channel.
Like, I never seen that drink before. I'm like, what the hell is that? It's like, what, Totis? Whatever that shit is. Because this guy, this is a Hungarian drink, by the way. So because he's from Hungary. He's from Hungary.
Oh man, Hungary is such a great country.
I want to visit it. I actually want to visit it one day, to be honest.
I was in Budapest a couple of years ago, and it's and around those areas basically, and it was such a beautiful country.
Yeah. Just make sure don't talk about politics about it as much, AJ. I don't want to get my channel, in trouble for it.
Oh, fair enough, but I wasn't just like.
Yeah. I mean, you're describing the country of Hungary, so yeah, I get it.
Man, and what I especially loved was they had such good food.
that's one thing for sure. It's about the food and the culture.
Yeah, man. Because they basically had like a panorama, like a 360-degree dome, right?
Yeah.
With the history of their people in stages painted. So you can basically turn around and see the entire history of their culture. It was really beautiful.
Every time I look at pictures of Hungary, it's like, I want to go there. You know, just to experiencing like the culture, their culture, their pop culture, their food culture, and the people of it, and you get to see the seaside and the history of it. That's what I'm always into for. Now let's see.
Eastern Europe is a great place to visit, man. I have yet to go to an Eastern European country where I didn't love the people.
Let's see. Actually, hold on a second. Kirito said, well, it is beer with some tequila, 6% alcohol.
6%?
6% alcohol.
That's well, in the Netherlands, we rock 5% normally for, like, average beer. So 6% is a good percentage, man.
Yeah.
You can enjoy the drink rate.
Kind of like more like a beer with no alcohol on it.
All right, so we got to get back to the game tools. I know Yuffie is just staring at us into the blink of distance.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
So we gotta have Raiden to know an example about the Heartless in this game. So we're gonna go right ahead.
You remember?
So let's continue with the game, shall
Those
we?
without hearts.
The darkness in people's hearts. That's what attracts them.
God damn,
And there is
Yuffie.
darkness within every heart.
Hey, have you heard of someone named Ansem?
I am Sam?
It's so funny how Goofy said he said "Am Sam." I know he supposed to pronounce it with the S-E-M, but it's like S-A-M. It's like "and Sam." Let's see.
He was studying the heart.
No fan of beer for the most of the part. It tastes very bad for my taste. I drink fruit beers, and most of them have 0% alcohol.
That's true.
If you would enjoy a good fruit beer, if you could get it locally, I would advise cherry beer. Because cherry beer is really smooth. It removes a lot of the bitterness, what probably putting you off too much of beer. And basically is a really fine drink. So I would look for that. We have it locally and we call it Kriek. And it is exceptional. So fruit beers are always good.
Yeah, we also have in this country, in my country as well, with cherry beer, but we mostly drink lemon beer.
Lemon beer is
I never tasted lemon
good,
beer, to be honest. That's like the weirdest thing though I ever drank. But I could see I never
it's
had.
It's really refreshing, actually. It's really refreshing.
That's what I heard. Yeah, that's what I heard.
Imagine Zanpact drinking 7-Up or
I have drank 7-Up before. It tastes like the rip off of Mountain Dew, and it's almost like shit. It's not what I remember it used to be. It's not like Mountain Dew. It's kind of like the rip off version. Like you look at like between like Sprite and whatnot.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Same here as well. I don't remember the taste anymore.
Kirito says cherry is great. With the tongue emoji. I also drank blueberry beer. Ooh.
Oh, I have never had blueberry beer, but that sounds delicious.
And now Krita says, let's get back to the game before we want to get one more beer.
Yeah, Kirito, I agree. He says, now let's get back to the game before we get one more beer.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
I just have a stack of beer next to me, so I don't even have to get out of my chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright,
Okay,
so here we go.
Let's start the game. Game, okay?
So, Raiden will continue with the study.
Heartless.
He recorded all of his findings in a very detailed way.
We're talking about Ansem.
Gosh, can we see it?
Its pages are scattered everywhere. Too many worlds.
In a very detailed report.
Then
Yeah,
we'll
very
have
detailed
to
report.
find them.
Yes, those were my thoughts exactly.
We've got to find him quick.
After all
Still
these...
can't get used to the fact that fucking
That's
Donald
right.
Duck is a mage.
The Keyblade.
Of
Yeah,
all
no.
the Disney characters.
Right.
So, this
Right.
is the key.
Donald Duck is a
Exactly.
mage, and Goofy is a knight with a
Heartless
fucking
have great
shield.
fear of the Keyblade.
I mean,
That's why they'll keep coming.
I mean, you
at
can still kill
we have
people.
a lot of Disney characters
I
that
didn't
can
ask
do
for
better,
this.
man.
Right.
Keyblade chew.
Here's the funny part. I have to stop for a second. So the idea of this game, Nomura wanted the idea of, I think it was Goofy that was. He wanted to give a sword to Goofy, and I believe that Donald was going to be kept as a mage, but he was kind of like wanted to turn him into almost like a black mage from Final Fantasy series. But then Disney at the time said no, because at the time they wanted to keep this game for kids, so they changed the idea of giving Goofy a shield as a weapon. And at first I'm like, when I was younger, like, what the hell are you going to do with the shield? I mean, you can still kill people
in the
with it.
face.
It's almost like, okay, it's like, if you're gonna give Goofy as a shield, I mean, this was me back then, it's like, if you're gonna give Goofy a shield, are you gonna give him with the chain, like, if you look at the game called Riger, for example?
Dude, are you telling me that Goofy is the real shield hero?
This is its master.
Apparently he
And
is.
it shows you.
So
He's the real shield hero.
How did all this happen? I remember being in my room.
Now you just realize
Wait a
about
minute.
the room,
What happened to my
Sora,
home?
after
My
all this
island?
time.
Riku! Kairi!
you know what? I really don't
That
know.
was a quick getup, by the way.
That was.
I love janky physics and janky animation.
I know. Oh yeah, this one's locked. Oh, you gotta do that.
Fucking, I never can get over his fucking clown shoes.
I know! You're not the only one! It's like, I still can't get over it with Sora and Riku's fucking clown shoes. It's like, Jesus Christ, like how big your toes are.
Yeah, are you part of the insane clown posse? Are you a juggalo?
Aren't you part of the insane clown posse? Like, where is your makeup? It's like, I hear that the keyhole can open all sorts of locks. Give it a try next time and you'll find the treasure chest or locked door. Or the door locked. And fucking Squall.
She is setting mighty suggestively on that bed, by the way.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, it's like, yeah, she is. So I gotta do Squall. Sooner or later, the Heartless will find you. You best prepare
Dun dun
yourself.
dun!
Dun dun dun! Prepare myself to fight for your life. Are you ready? Not yet. Just gonna be a dick. Oh god, I think I know there's a certain thing for this chest, so we can go ahead and continue starting. Alright, so Raiden, you're still here?
You bet I am.
Alright, you're gonna like this next part. This next part is actually kind of laughable. Yuffie, let's go join Eris. She should be there by now with the other visitors. Leon!
Yuffie, go!
Goofy!
Just Donald!
Sora, let's go!
Alright, I'm gonna have to pause this part. Raiden, look at Donald.
That was funny. that was funny.
I took that Photoshop.
Classic.
Donald's face. Goofy's like, the fuck? Yuffie just stand there, doesn't know what to do and just what to think. It's like, well, you deserve it.
Come on.
It's like Donald deserves it after not move out of the way. Oh yeah, the first time it was so funny. Here's the story too. A friend of mine came over when I was playing this game, and he says, "What's with the little bastard with the key?" I was doing the level of I was doing one level, and AJ, I would have loved to tell him, but I don't want to spoil this game to Raiden. He's got to see the world for himself. And Raiden, and in the game, you're gonna love the worlds that we visit that you're gonna like.
Do I?
Oh yes. Yes. Don't forget, this is not Kingdom Hearts 3 where they put all the movies from Pixar's. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still like the third one. The only problem is the story, it was short and complex, to be honest. And I did not mind the... Get on the goddamn... Here we go. I did not mind the Pixar movies that I actually like. But there's a... It's just a... Yeah, the ending was kind of a bleh. I mean, I like the gameplay, the big open world. I mean, no wonder that they took like 5-6 years to get that game done. It's like, think about it. The game, they started developing back in like 2013, and they got it done around 2018 and 19. So that's like, if you count it, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, basically. And then the problem is with that game, they did not include the hardest mode. A lot of people were complaining about that.
Come on.
And I found this cool too that they're bringing all 1.5, 2.5, 2.8, and 3 to the PC. The only problem is it's gonna be on Epic Game Store, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna put it on Steam at the time.
Kratos Skywalker asked, have you ever heard, in Kingdom Hearts 3, ever heard the critical mode?
Yes, I heard about the critical mode. I have never attempted. I hear it's absolutely insane. I did the proud mode. I did the proud mode on the third one, and I did not die. I beat that game with no help. Oh yes, first thing. Raiden, take a look at the name that we're inside. Do you know where we are?
No.
Come on, you should recognize this Disney character, this Disney room. Look at the photos.
I'm looking at the photos. Doesn't ring a bell.
No?
101 Dalmatians.
What? Yeah. This is the House of the 101 Dalmatians.
I don't freaking believe it.
I cannot believe you don't recognize them. Come on, man, you buzzing all over Disney. Alright, so...
I'm going AFK for a couple of seconds.
Are you guys shitting me?
I'm not. So, here's the part about this. So, in this game, you have to find 99 puppies who are lost in amid the chaos of their world's destruction and find them in various worlds.
Are you crazy? 99?
So yeah, this game, you have to find the Dalmatians.
Oh my god.
And there's another thing too. There's another Disney too. Of course, I gotta get rid of these damn Heartless. Oh, here's told Sora. Swing the blade faster, you little bastard! I mean, even though it's 14 years old, but seriously, Sora's got some serious twigs. He's not buff like Riku. And the way how he sounds when he tags, even AJ's agreed. The way how he tags with it, it's absolutely
But wait a minute. If we're at the 101 Dalmatians area, why aren't we in London?
I don't know. Maybe they got loose. They got loose and they never attempt to find a way home, so they're kind of like separate in each world. I know it's not the right answer. But if you collect them all, so here's another thing. If you collect most of them and bring them back to the house, oh shit, I'm gonna die. And plus, don't forget, I don't have. Well, there goes my first death. That's what happens. I'm in pride mode. I want to try to do something different.
They'll come at you.
So what you're saying? You're saying something.
Wait a minute. What the fuck? I did this. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. I saved. What?
Didn't you save?
Yeah, I know. Normally you're supposed to be back at the start, like back at the checkpoint you normally start. You know what?
Load it.
I can't. You cannot pause it when you're in the middle of combat.
Are you crazy?
I just gotta do that and just skip and then load it up.
I have a sense of deja vu.
And I can't skip this part. What the fuck? There we go. We don't need to look at Riku anymore. I just gotta have to load. I'd rather play the original on Kingdom Hearts than the 2.5, to be honest, but 2.5's got more stuff. So we don't have to, we'll just go ahead, I still can't get over the face animation. I forgot how bad it was.
Maybe on the original consoles.
Come on! Come on!
And I gotta do all the treasure hunt again, and...
Too bad you don't have any other weapons to use.
Oh, you get better. You get different weapons. But the problem thing is, you can only use one weapon for the character. And I will explain that when that time comes.
What's with the green room?
Green room has other treasure chests and some other stuff, and it also has some other like items, and sometimes there's a little puzzle you have to do.
Are there any rewards, potions, or something like that?
Yes.
Then why don't you do that then, so you can have more potions in case you run out of health?
True, but you get magic in this game, because if you can tell by the MP, you get magic.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm trying to. That's what I was trying to do is save potions.
Here.
Didn't mean to do that. So we can go ahead and go to different rooms. I know what the AJ refers to, nostalgia all over again. Nostalgic all over again. But this is the room we came to!
Life is hard sometimes.
You're not wrong. Midday jungle. So yeah, there's a puzzle in here.
But you know what makes the measure of a man? It is persistence.
Yeah. It's like over time, when you get older, like we all do, it kind of like fades away, but then when you get to look back at this game, it's like, oh man. Pretty stones. Now we're in the Chinese room.
I have had that with a lot of games. Especially Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo. And
nostalgic all the way.
And because I basically always wanted a Super Nintendo when I was young.
Super Nintendo is a great console.
Yes, it is.
My grandmother had it.
basically a friend of mine had it, and I played a lot of Super Nintendo games in my day, but I never had one myself. And a couple of years ago, I had some expendable income, so I started my retro console collection. And now I have like a PS1, 2, and 3, a Super Nintendo, a Switch. I'm gonna get a Master System.
I just want to clarify for you, when it comes to the Nintendo Switch, you can play, if you sign up for a membership, which is €20 a year in your country, if you want to play like online. And you can play NES and Super Nintendo games as a membership for free.
Yeah, I know, but I want to own them.
I know.
I want the cartridge.
Oh yeah, you want the original cartridge. I get ya.
Yeah, I'm like, it's one of them things, right? Like, I am in a lucky position where I have a decent income, and I don't have a family and a wife and children to support, so I have quite a bit of expendable income. So, might as well get what I want to enjoy.
Alright, we're going through 101 Dalmatian House again. Oh, damn it, I don't want to go back.
Yeah, I was about to say, I also own the Nintendo NES and PlayStation 1, 2, and 3, and 4.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but honestly, when Zanpact mentioned the membership on the Nintendo Switch, honestly, in my opinion, I don't know if it's worth it paying €20 of membership just to play all the NES games and Super Nintendo games as well.
Yeah, €20 for a year is pretty decent, though.
Yeah, it's decent. It's better than paying $60 with Microsoft and Sony.
And you gotta imagine, right? Because here I am. I wanted to play Super Punch-Out.
Yep.
And to get a cartridge of that is like €50.
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna do it, but you know, I can understand why a lot of people with a Switch would think, right? I'm not like per se like nuts about retro games, or I don't have the expendable income to do that. €20 for a year of Super Nintendo games is pretty good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are pretty games with Super Nintendo and the NES games on the membership of Nintendo Switch, but it's not like everything. I mean, there are some games that you want to put yourself. You know what I mean? I mean, they're not all the games that we like on that console.
Well, they have. I have seen basically the membership talked about, and it has a really extensive library. For the price point, it is totally fair, I believe.
Yeah,
I just want to own the cartridges, so it doesn't really matter to me either way.
Okay, Kirito, in Chrono Trigger, what is your favorite moments? Oh man, favorite moments in Chrono Trigger? Oh man.
Do you have an hour?
It's hard for me. I think it's a moment that the favorite moment is the emanation of the character Frog that comes introduction in the game.
Then he basically becomes Night Frog.
Man, fucking Frog. Frog in Chrono Trigger is absolutely like pretty much one of the favorite characters to own.
Speaking of Frog, I can't wait for Bart playing on Monday Rayman Legends, and I hope you're gonna let me do the sing along with Old Black Betty.
Oh, Black Betty Bamalam?
Yeah, that's the one, buddy.
Oh, from Ram Jam. Great band.
I did play Rayman Legends with my nephew. That game's it's such a good game. They actually did a good job of it.
Yes, and the worlds are so colorful.
Yeah, and you don't have to pick you don't have to pick Rayman and his brother. You can play like other characters in that game too.
Yeah, and basically, and that's not all. They also added the levels from the previous game of Rayman Origins.
Yeah, that's right too. They did that too. That was the last time I played Rayman was like the original PlayStation, and I never got to touch anything else. I've been very away from Rayman for so many years.
I never touched any Rayman games in my life. Or maybe I did when I was young on the PC. But I didn't understand basically much of it. But when I saw this new game, the Rayman Legends from the PS3, I just knew in my gut that I had to get it. I had to buy it.
Oh yeah, you definitely have to buy it, like no matter what.
Yeah, I know. And I bought it. I do own the game. Don't get me wrong. I do own the game, and I had so much fun. Both me and my dad, we played this game, and it was quite fun. I really liked it. Not just the musical levels. Well,
oh, I gotta make a potion.
Musical levels are basically the musical levels are my favorite.
I said.
And yeah. It was fun. It was quite fun, and I hope Bart is gonna let me do it. I hope he's gonna let me do the same one with the old black man.
I'm not gonna buy anything from the shop.
It's gonna be fun.
Oh, I forgot there was a treasure chest up here.
It's gonna be fun to drink for a day, Walter.
I have good.
Hang on.
Memories.
I gotta look for my chats for a second. Kirito says, for me, one of my favorite moments is Chrono's death and his resurrection. I have not seen that part. I have not got that far.
I love that flop and his insurrection.
Dark Pete.
Like he's gonna fucking start a rebellion.
Oh yeah. How does he start a rebellion?
Huey, Louie, and Dewey?
Yeah.
Oh my god, the three nephews of the...
Yeah, the nephews are here. They don't do anything else, but they don't...
They have a different name in the Netherlands, though.
They really changed their names?
Yes, they are called Kwik, Kwek, and Kwak.
Really? That's their new...
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry I find that funny. It's just
Scrooge McDuck is called Dagobed's Duck.
Dagobed's Duck.
Yes.
Can't even climb. That Kirito's got that emoji with a sweet drop.
Those kids for me, they were gonna remain the pre-Duck Stooges.
It's so funny, like Scrooge McDuck. It's like, the last time I seen Scrooge McDuck when I played this game at first was watching DuckTales, like the 90s.
Oh man. DuckTales.
It's like DuckTales.
You should try and play DuckTales Remastered one of these days.
I already played it. I played it. I think it was AJ sent me it. Or was it somebody else?
No. Or somebody else.
Oh, that's right. I was DJ. That's right. DJ gave me a copy.
Because I only sent you PC games.
Yeah, I mean, I got that on PC. The game he gave me was on PC, on Steam.
Because I have no way to give you like PlayStation games, so...
No, unless I have to give you, my location, mail address, and but I'm like, I'm keeping mine secret.
Oh, that's a perfectly reasonable thing to do.
Like, the only thing...
You shouldn't share your personal address online.
Oh no.
With anyone.
Oh no.
look, you know, if you meet people, and for us it will be hard anyway, because we live at fucking other sides of the Atlantic.
That's true.
But if you choose neutral grounds, you go out in public, which isn't a fucking possibility right now, but you would, normally if you meet people, you don't fucking give them your address right away. That would be stupid.
Oh yeah, so that will be your death. That would be almost like your death sentence of your privacy.
Well, depends. Yeah, does your state have castle doctrine?
See, the only thing is like is simple. It's like if I want to give my location, like if I'm buying like a merchandise, let's say from Bart's, shop from his stuff, then I'll give him that, and I'll tell him once you get mine, I would say just delete mine before you have somebody else accidentally, if he's that type and sees it, unless he has to put it away. But he's not that.
No, and let's be honest. Most of us aren't important enough that anybody would care, but it's good practice to keep.
Right.
Because privacy is just really important, and people nowadays put everything online like it's nothing, and I'm like, that's probably not the best idea in the world.
Like, that's the best idea. Let's let them kind of screw themselves.
Yes, like if you and like, who cares anyway?
If they really want to screw themselves with it, let them be their own fault, and then they come back and cry about it. Like, my privacy was
responsibility.
It's like my privacy was invaded. Don't come crying to me because you did it yourself, not me. It's like telling them.
Basically,
you tell them, I warned you, and you didn't listen, and now you're paying the price for it. It's like this. It's like I wouldn't say like AJ says. Get the pay the ticket, deal with it, and pay the ticket.
Yeah,
take the ticket and get paid.
Or just take the bullet.
It's one of them things, man. Because you just shouldn't put out information like for everybody to hear, because information is power, and at the end of the day, if you want to get into trouble, you go give people power over you. They will abuse it.
Yeah, they will definitely abuse it. Alright, so I can't climb up here yet. Alright, so we gotta go down to that one aisle, get the hell out of my way. Oh yeah, I learned that scan skill too. So I'm gonna equip that once I get out of this heartless night. Get out of the way. Alright, go to abilities. I'm gonna go with scan. Am I cut off again?
Nope.
Alright, I just want to make sure. Yeah, so now with the scan now, Raiden, now you can see how much HP that the enemy has.
About goddamn time.
That's what I was gonna say. Do I want sliding stash? I'm like, no, I need scan.
Your choice. I mean,
I think about this game a lot too hard. It's like, I sometimes do go around and farm for materials that I need for synchronizing. And plus, I will
get... That's a noble practice.
It's like, that's the best thing to do, is just keep coming to areas and areas, keep coming back, farm for the enemies, what you need, because farming is important, and plus, all the grinding is going to be a pain in the butt, too.
Hey brother, I live in the boonies. We know the importance of farming.
Don't we all?
Alright, third district. Here we go. the three of them will finally meet. There you go, Raiden. There's the shield. Goofy's the new hero shield.
And he's still doofus.
Yeah, it has Mickey Mouse symbol. Oh, if you look carefully on Donald's staff, his staff is a symbol of a black mage from Final Fantasy.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Alright. Okay. Raiden, look carefully at the fountain right behind Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Yeah,
look,
what about it?
You see what you see? You know who they are? Do you recognize the two dogs? Where do you see that cutscene?
Oh my god, it's not one, not
Lady in the Tramp.
Yeah,
not Lady in the Tramp.
Yeah, Lady in the Tramp.
Oh,
you see that?
Or as the Dutch know it, as Lady in the Vagabond.
Lady in the fam hole?
Basically translated Lady in the Vagabond.
Oh man, you said the F word. Oh shit.
What? A vagabond?
Oh, vagabond.
What?
Okay, you said it in the Dutch. I thought you said it in the English version because...
No, a vagabond is basically the classical word for a roguish outsider.
Okay, because I thought I have to...
Which was what the...
Alright, I just want to be careful with it. Okay, so yeah, the old English word...
No, I was not exclaiming an expletive for gay people.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you keep it at that. Yeah, sorry, Kirito, I had to ask...
Dude, brother, this is one of those things, like... I don't even think about that kind of stuff, man.
Yeah, okay.
We don't over here.
Oh, no.
We basically, that's not even... Here in my community, there are like Bosnian people, there are Polish people, there are gay people. Our fucking barman, basically the owner of the local bar, was a gay when it wasn't cool, and the whole town was cool with it.
Yeah.
It's like I hate the fact that nowadays you have to basically flash your gay credentials.
Yeah.
If you understand what I mean.
Yeah, I get it.
Like, dude.
Oh, of course, yeah, I get it. I understand.
I presume that, like, everybody isn't a homophobe until they prove me wrong, right?
Yeah.
That will be, and that's not how they do it anymore, and it's like so frustrating.
Yep. All right, let's get back to the game.
So no, I wasn't talking about gay people.
Yeah, I just had to make sure, but you said VOG, you said the V, so I wasn't clear enough, but you're good. Yep, you're good enough. You're good, man. Don't worry about it. Don't get mad about it. I just had to make sure. I had to make sure.
I won't, and not at you, but at the fucking moral arbiters of this whole thing.
Yeah.
Come on, let's continue. Let's continue with the fight. This is no time for Bella Notte, okay?
Yeah. So that's the name of that. What you said, AJ, is like weird. It's like your country has picked the weirdest name to replace the names. I wonder why they can't simply just stick with the actual English name for once. You know?
Well, it's one of those things, man. We have had a lot of.
I just can't look at Donald's ass for a few minutes. I'm like, okay, I need to stop seeing the Donald's ass. We gotta keep going.
Yeah, let's continue. Let's keep
boss
going.
fight.
Let's keep fighting. Boss fight, come on.
We have always had weird things.
Look at that ugly ass color.
Especially in the 90s.
Look at that
in the
ugly
90s,
ass color.
we had crazy cartoons.
Yeah. All right.
We had basically a series called Alfred Jodokus Kwak, which was about a duck.
Yeah.
And and he lived with a black duck.
Huh.
Like, and he had a friend, Dolph, who was a crow. And Dolph ends up basically creating the Nazi party.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, including like red flags with white circles on them, and instead of the swastika, it had a claw mark of a crow.
Yeah.
That was my youth, man. That was the kind of shit we saw on cartoons.
Yeah.
It was like seriously political commentary. It was weird. But it's a really good series. But
yeah,
the Dutch had a really weird series somehow. We had some stuff from Scandinavia.
I was gonna say, look at the ugly ass color on this boss fight.
It's like my first Sony.
Let's say, I have to say, this is the most ugliest color design they ever come up with a remake. Holy shit, I do not like it.
Like the original was.
The original was purple and black, but they put like red and blue and red, blue and white shit. Like, what in the hell is this?
Krito just said sorry, but he needs to go.
Oh yeah, Krito, thanks for coming in tomorrow, my friend. Tomorrow we're not gonna do Devil May Cry tomorrow, because something came up for a new game, so I hope you tune in tomorrow that we're gonna play some Aladdin.
No, we're not gonna spoil. Let's not spoil it. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
No spoil. No spoil.
Leave it for tomorrow. We're gonna leave it for tomorrow as a surprise. Don't worry, but we promise we're gonna play Devil May Cry 4. This is gonna be a promise. But what we can have planned for tomorrow, oh my god, it's gonna blow your mind. No.
Oh god.
No.
Come on, Goofy, do something.
So Krito, so Zanpact, don't take this the wrong idea, but.
Ow, stop.
I got to say, this boss looks like basically a weird Gundam.
The weird Mobile Suit Gundam boss fight.
Most like this boss fight reminds me kind of like watching Alice in Wonderland. I don't know why.
Yay. HP level up. Goofy gets to learn the move called Jackpot.
Because it looks like a chess piece.
Yeah, it's a chess piece.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Let's not confuse the chess game with the first movie, Harry Potter movie, and the Philosopher's Stone, okay?
Yeah. I still can't get over it why they changed the name to Sorcerer's Stone here in the US with Harry Potter. To me, it should have stayed as the Philosopher's Stone, not the Sorcerer's Stone. Like, really?
So, you were looking for me?
There's probably some stupid corporate reason.
Yep.
Hey,
here we go.
Why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
Oh yeah, there probably is some stupid legal reason with a corporation owning a certain title or whatnot that might be too similar. It's always crap like that clogs up the works.
Legal issues, name issues.
Especially if you want to find out.
Yes, that's why. This is why I love YouTube. And I don't, I don't watch terrestrial TV, Dutch TV. Because basically I cut the cord.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God! Here comes the cringe. Here comes AJ. You and I know about this part, but Raiden, this is gonna be the worst part you're gonna see from Sora.
Why do I get the feeling that it's gonna be true?
He looks like he's taking it up the ass. I know. Just having that near your face, it's almost like
and Goofy and Donald looking like that. Oh dear God!
I know.
That's a fake.
I'm Sora.
That's a fake smile. I don't know why.
I know. That's a face. Is like you stay away from me. You stay away from me when I'm in my bedroom trying to sleep, and you wake up. I wake up to see that. All right, right in. Look at the characters. Listen to the characters.
Who'd have thought it?
Such is the power of
Hey, brother, you have an easier time with that, with basically keeping your bedroom secure than us in Europe, so...
Wait a minute, AJ brother, wait a minute. From the shadows, that staff that guy is holding, don't tell me. Please don't tell me that's Jafar.
Just listen. Just listen. Listen to all the characters.
Strength is not his own.
Why don't we turn him into a Heartless? That'll settle things quick enough.
And the brat's friends are the king's
Jafar.
Slug on the eyes.
Oh, and Ursula.
By the look
Oh my God.
And there's Captain Hook.
Captain Hook.
And...
Oh my...
The one and only... the bag sack himself. Oogie Boogie.
Well, I gotta say, I am partial to Hook.
And guess who's the main villain for this part? Look who there is.
Either way, he could be quite
Oh my God, not her. Anybody but not her.
Hello, Maleficent.
Not Maleficent again.
So there you go. The 5 villains. The 5 Disney villains.
I am partial to Hook, because Hook is a pirate. And pirates are awesome.
Yeah, Captain Hook, it has to be like the coolest pirates. But he's not as great as... He's not as cool as compared to Goldie Roger for One Piece.
No way, the greatest pirate of all pirates is one and only Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow.
I would say...
No. I changed my mind. It's Captain Jack
The gummy ship.
I would say Treatwood from the Monkey Island series.
So yeah, I've got the first magic. It's now fire. And new learn ability, dodge roll. Just push by square and then you...
really?
Yeah, you get magic in this game with Sora.
So we're basically gonna achieve our goals by giving people second-degree burns.
That's it. We're gonna give him the sick of the birds.
No, there's Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah, Jiminy Cricket. So there you go. You get to have the Disney characters. Hades, Jafar, Ursula.
What? Did you just say Hades?
Yeah, you didn't see it in front of it? If you didn't look carefully?
No, I didn't.
DJ, should we just say it?
Fire!
Jesus Christ, so even Hades is in this game, God.
Yep, Hades is in this game now. There's Hades, Jafar, Captain Hook, Ursula, and Oogie Boogie, and Maleficent.
Oh, God.
And the thing is, you have to fight them.
Why is that?
Captain Hook has to be my favorite, man.
Yeah, of all the characters, it has to be Captain Hook. Captain Hook has to be like the favorite Disney villains for this game.
No, in general for me, man, because He is such he is despicable, and yet you love him.
Yep, that's what it is.
for his quirkiness and his blatant evilness.
Yep. And he's still... And the funny thing about him is he always gets pissed about when he gets his ass kicked by Peter Pan.
Yeah, or when the crocodile with the clock...
Oh, the crocodile. Oh, God. The croc.
That gave Captain Hook's right hand before he got that nickname.
I love that. I love the part in the movie, but he says, "You will not get me other hand."
Oh man! If there's one pirate game that is great, it's Sid Meier's Pirates.
Oh.
Nah, the Great Pirate Game will always be Pirates of the Caribbean.
All right, so here's the thing about this. So when you have the three characters now,
Sid Meier's.
In this game, when you have the the two characters with you with this, only can play with Donald and Goofy. You go see these colors on the floor, walls, or anywhere else. They do a special ability, which means this actually drops treasure and money. So, example. It does that, and it will take you to a treasure chest you cannot reach.
So basically, these guys are the only ones who can help, or who are available as your teammates?
Yep. Not just fighting, but also other tasks too. And we get a postcard, and get yourself a mega potion.
And you cannot change, huh?
Well, actually, I will not spoil that for you. So, let's see what time it is. 4:48. I mean, we still got time.
You still got time for an hour or two.
Right, almighty, it's 4:48.
And we got money. So,
it's like 22:48 here.
No, here is 23:45 here.
Alright, so we're going to be coming back here much later on, because a lot of things...
You're an hour later than me. You're in
Alright.
the time zone.
Yeah,
check this song out.
Time zone.
To me, for this game, I actually really love this music.
Ah, now you can change worlds.
Yep. So look, so Dale examples tells the green sensor shows your current position. Select your next destination with a cursor, and Chip says, observe the battle level when selecting destinations. More star means stronger, heartless in that world. And here's another thing too, Raiden. You can also customize and make your own gummy ship. And you have to find parts. You have to buy or find parts when you go to each world. So, since this is a level 2 star, we're going to start off with the world that's like level 1. And the only way to get to that world, you have to complete fighting the Heartless on the gummy ship. So,
how hard can that? How hard can that be?
It can get harder in the game. It depends on like what level you have to fight through the gummy ships. So Donald says we travel to different worlds on the gummy ship. Goofy says the Heartless ships often give us hard time. Always be on the lookout during the fight. Your journey will be documented until you reach your destination. Seek out the missions each worlds have to offer. Control the gummy ship with the left stick. Tilt it up and down. Think about like Star Fox. Blue gadget shows the power level. Fire lasers, other things consume power. The green shows, health of your strength. If it reaches 0, it destroys. So basically, when you fight them, you also will collect gummy parts. So make sure you keep an eye on that, and make sure you destroy these things. They do drop shields. And they drop other parts in the game.
That's good if they drop shields. That means you can recover.
So basically, this is kind of like almost like, just say play like Star Fox. But the thing is, you don't have to worry about how much you have left to slow down and whatnot. You don't have to worry about that.
It's most like I'm playing Ratchet and Clank Future Tools Destruction with the airship, spaceship.
Yep. Oh, and you're gonna be surprised what worlds we're gonna be seeing.
Yeah, right. What world are we gonna see? We're gonna see Arabia Night.
Maybe. Don't forget it. These are worlds that we're gonna be seeing based on Disney. We're gonna go to Disney
Based
World.
on Disney? Oh my God! Going to Disney World now?
Yep, we're going to Disney World, and we have to find the problem.
We're not even in... Dude, we're not even in Paris.
But we're not going to tell you which Disney worlds are out there, so it's going to be kept secret.
Or Florida, because there's a Disneyland there.
Oh yeah, forgot Florida. Or was it
Really?
At least this is way before like the movie like Princess and the Frog. But that's in Louisiana.
I actually like that movie.
You're gonna see this world, Raiden? First world is called... You're entering... Welcome to the first world. Alright then. We're called Wonderland.
Oh my God, not Alice in Wonderland.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
God. Oh God.
Yes.
Now that rabbit's gonna kill me.
Too bad it's not the rabbit from Bugs Bunny, because Bugs Bunny does a better job than this one.
Don't you think that's enough damage from that cat?
After all these years, the rabbit is still fat as fuck. And he still has a hard time running. But he still has a good run as a rabbit, though.
Oh, look at the time, Oh dear, I'm here, I should be here.
So first world, when Alice in the Wonderland.
And trust me, fucking hares are fast.
Oh yeah, they're fast.
Not all.
Hares in real life are fast. Like especially around here, we get like wild rabbits, and yeah, they're pretty quick. But I have to say the smaller ones
How did he get so small?
are the fastest ones than the large ones.
Simply too big.
And there's the talking keyhole.
But if you're like,
Must you be so loud? You woke me up.
if you're like on a hunt,
Good morning.
it's like,
You have the doorknob stop.
Wait,
you
what do we have to
better
do to go small?
just have like
Why don't you try the
white
bottle?
shot.
Over there.
Yeah, it's like. So yeah, you have to drink the stuff to go smaller.
Oh, just like in the movies.
Yeah, just like in the movies. Just like Alice has kind of drank her first one, and she realized she did not realize, but she knew she fucked up.
Now wait a minute, this doesn't make no sense whatsoever. Sora drank a potion. How come these two got shrunk along with him? It doesn't make no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, that's it. The game is very complex. See? And the bubbles are the one that will actually help you to get your MP back. And let me tell you, Goofy in this game can be OP as fuck. Like you increase, like if you strengthen enough level, he can possibly kill like the enemy like in 2 or 3 hits.
That seems like a good idea.
Yeah, it's a great idea. Just farming for his level and get him up to that point of the strength is like Goofy is basically can be the most powerful. He can pretty much block anything. You get him enough. Pretty much like he has like a higher strength in the beginning in the game. He has like the higher strength than Sora. And unfortunately, there's no class changes, so they're only stuck to this class level. See, there's another one I want to try to do is play like PlayStation 1 games like Darkstone, King's Quest. Like holy shit! You guys ever hear of that game King's Quest?
Oh yeah,
yeah, I heard of King's Quest, but never played it.
That's from the game from the Japanese company From Software. And if you want to go back up, if you want to go back normal, just drink the potion again, and you're back normal. And you just push that, push the bed, and there you go. The entry's in open.
Okay, that still doesn't make sense whatsoever. He's still the only one who drinks the potion. God damn it! He should be the only one who gets the shrink, not the rest.
Nope. Now we're gonna go to the Queen's. We're gonna go to the Queen's castle. I was like, put some tequila in that juice. Maybe it'll make it taste better.
Oh. When have you ever seen Disney characters get drunk?
Every time.
I've seen Disney characters smoke, so there's probably Disney characters getting drunk.
I'm on track.
You gotta remember, they made cartoons like in like the 50s and 60s, right? So
yep.
The sensibilities were a bit different back
This
then.
girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it.
Oh my god, though, that rabbit's red eyes. God.
I know the eyes though. It's like holy shit.
Well, have you
it's like
anything to
he's on drugs.
say in your defense?
She take the pills.
Of course. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. You may be queen, but I'm afraid
You want to hear a fun fact?
give you the right
You guys
to be
remember the
so
first ever time they made the game in an actual amount of time was back in the 80s was Oliver and Company in New York City.
Hey guys, we should help her out.
Which was actually a really fun movie.
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be Monday?
And that's also that other characters that also introduced
Oh, yeah.
They made that villain in that
That's against the
movie
rules.
smoking the cigar
The
too.
court finds the defendant
Yes, but
charged
that used to be
for the
quite
crimes of assault
the
and attempted
staple
theft
of villains.
Off with her head!
Off with her head, bitch!
Hold it
Please.
right there.
Evil
Who are
characters used to smoke.
dare you
That was
interfere
just
with my
like a part of being evil.
Excuse me, but
That
we
was
know
their,
who the
that
real
was their
culprit
character. That was
is.
that. That's how
It's
the
the
character.
Heartland.
Yeah, characters, personality.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense. Have you any proof?
Which I despise because I smoke. And I am not evil.
Bring me evidence of Alice's incident. Failed and off all of your heads. And it's so fun. You get to talk to the cards.
I'm gonna be AFK for a bit.
Good. So yeah, so far Raiden is first world is Alice in the Wonderland. It's like, oh no.
Like I said, oh no, not, don't tell me that I have to follow the White Rabbit again.
But there's other worlds out there that you're gonna like.
It better be other worlds that I'm gonna like as Zanpact, or else I'm gonna get Jason Momoa and kick your ass.
What the hell? Donald is just walking to the wall.
What?
Look at Donald. Donald can't even move.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's drunk.
He's drunk.
He's drunk with power.
He's dumb. Donald's dumb. Oh my god, you want to see something very badly? Look, Sora is tall as freaking Goofy's mouth. You can just see his teeth and his tongue and burying his eyes.
Close your mouth.
I know. Goofy's like, close your mouth. Nobody doesn't want to see your tongue and your teeth.
Close your mouth before a fly gets in.
It's like brush your teeth, man. It's like you breathe in your breath on Sora's face. Like, can you please just? Can you take a breath? Can you take one of those breath things you use for your mouth just to wash?
I don't know why, but sometimes the save games of this on this game is kind of shitty in my book. I mean, you saved once.
Yeah, but you can save multiple times. Oh, we got another, and there's an Alice in the Wonderland character coming up. There he is. There he is.
There I am indeed. There I am indeed.
H. Oh God, what was the cat?
It's the Shisher cat.
It's the Shisher cat.
That's the cat. No, that's the cat from Jazz Jack Rabbit 2. The level, the funky jazz.
Oh, it's just like I wish it was that one from Jazz Jack Rabbit.
Oh God!
I'm gonna have to say this Disney cartoon movie has to be very famous in the Dutch. In the Netherlands.
Can you imagine?
We really the biggest movies actually in the Netherlands were The Little Mermaid.
Yep.
As we call it, Bella and the Beast. Belle and the Beast.
Ooh. Oh, good. At least you guys got that one.
We got all of them. And Aladdin was really big in the Netherlands for obvious reasons.
Robbie Williams.
God rest his soul.
What that man did for comedy. I mean,
he was a wicked.
I don't know if any of you ever saw Hello Vietnam.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that movie.
No,
that movie's amazing.
He plays like.
Ah, shit! I didn't want to do that. I want to give it to the flower.
A DJ in Vietnam, basically, and it is a hilarious movie and a tragic movie at the same time.
Yeah.
The only person who can pull that off was him.
You mean Robbie Williams?
Yeah.
And he also did the. Oh, I forgot that famous movie. I think it was that one when the students stand on top of the desk. If I'm like in the high school, he gets to stand on top of the desk. So here's a funny thing: give the items to the flower, they will drop you something.
If you give them what they want.
Yep. You have to listen what they want. Because the red one I was gonna do is give him the ether, but I accidentally give it to myself, which I didn't want to do that. Did not want to do that.
Hey, speaking of Little Mermaid that AJ Boulder mentioned, tell me, answer me this, Zanpact, and don't you dare try to answer me a question with a different question. You got that?
Okay, fair enough.
Alright, fair enough. Tell me this. In this game, are we going to visit under the sea?
That's your answer.
I did not hear anything, buddy.
Did you get cut off again?
No, I didn't hear. Now tell me again. Answer me again. Are we going to visit under the sea? Yes or no? He's not answering. God damn it, he's not answering. God damn it, that does it. I'm calling Aquaman to come over to your house and kick your ass.
Well, Aquaman is the weakest DC hero, so
yeah.
We'll be okay.
Alright, we found our first treasure. We found our first puppies. Dalmatian 16, 17, and 18.
But let me put to you this. Do you remember the Disney character Ursula?
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Jesus Christ! That doesn't don't call. Hey, hello, Jason. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I got these two guys. Won't answer my question. Huh? Yeah, you got that? Oh, you know these guys. Oh, you're close to Mr. AJ.
That's why me and AJ always keeps our, keep our mouths closed and zips lips.
Okay. All right, Momo. Okay, give him a good one, and then I'll send you a good vodka. All right. See ya. AJ boy, you better pray you don't not answer the door because Jason Momoa is coming for you.
Alright, just get the potion to the fire and you get bigger.
I'll give Jason Momoa a beer and he can watch the stream together.
He doesn't drink beer, he wants vodka. And you don't got one.
But I got Polish neighbors, so that's not a problem.
Oh, and then he's coming after you, Zadie.
Let him come.
That's what you get if you don't answer my questions.
You know what Zanpact had? What Jason Momoa doesn't have? The Second Amendment. Which means there will be some home defense.
Yeah, that's there you go.
How many of you guys have Netflix on?
Oh no, I don't. I only watch like MMA and pro wrestling basically.
Yeah, that's it. Because other sports is just gotten like football, baseball, like over here in the U.S. states, has gotten really bad. It's gotten really shit. Especially with that. Especially with the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl ratings went absolutely like horrifying.
Yeah.
No, I was asking because I want your honest opinion. What's your really opinion on Netflix? I mean, do you like it? Is it more for you guys liking to watch your favorite series or not?
I don't even pay
for me, man. It's not for me because, like I said, the only thing I watch is like pro wrestling because I like the art of it.
Yep.
And
there's no.
And I like MMA because I used to be in combat sports myself. So it's fun to watch, and UFC still puts on things. So puts on events.
And another thing too is they do not put any political correctness shit on the MMA and pro wrestling. They keep that stuff out. They have a policy for that because nobody doesn't want to hear any of that.
No, they just keep politics out of the situation and. Basically entertain, which is what people
that's what they're supposed to do. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And I actually love that one.
I don't care if a dude like votes one way or another. If he's a good pro wrestler,
yay, Blizzard,
he's a good martial artist, who cares, man?
Yeah,
he can vote his vote, I will vote my vote, and we'll see what happens, right?
Yep.
Because that's what it's all about. It shouldn't be about all kind of other stuff, man.
Yeah,
this is the beauty of pro wrestling. Pro wrestling is, storytelling about good and evil. It's really black and white.
Yep.
You get the good guy, you get the evil guy, and so I always loved the evil guys since I was young. I always was a fan for the heels.
Yeah, me either. I wasn't a fan of the evils either.
Yeah, no, I was. I actually was. I loved the bad guys. I found them very interesting when I was young. My favorite wrestler when I was young was Booker T.
Oh, good old Booker T.
Booker T, man, he used to tag back then in WCW.
Yeah, I remember seeing him, the ways they did that. Oh my god.
He used to be with his brother Stevie Ray, they used to be Harlem Heat.
Yeah, I can't remember. They used to be the Heart of Heat back in WCW. Man, they're they.
And fucking Booker T doing a front flip leg drop off the second rope was like
the best thing you've ever seen.
Yes, it was in the 90s. I was like, Christ, I never knew people did shit like this.
Yeah, there's like.
And the Harlem Heat spoke like people I knew from the street. They sounded legit.
Artritis just joined on the stream chat.
Hey, Artritis! Artritis, what's going on, my buddy? Welcome to the stream. We got Raiden and AJ with me on the Discord.
You're probably asking yourself, Artritis, why is Zanpact playing Kingdom of Hearts? Because he said I thought you guys was playing Sonic Mania DLC Encore mode. Well, actually, we did play that game and we finished it in just 2 minutes ago.
In record time.
Yeah.
And now we decided to play
2 games in one day.
Kingdom of Hearts.
Yeah, play Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts. Just to show Raiden the appreciation that for his love for the old good of Disney.
And we got a surprise for tomorrow's next live stream. But we're not gonna spoil it, and neither do you.
Yep. We're not gonna spoil it because oh hell.
And that's what we get.
Yep. I gotta take this. Who is it?
Sure, big brother.
Oh. I'll be right back, guys. Hello? Might as well. Who's this? Wrong number. Wrong number.
Wrong number?
Yeah, wrong numbers. It's like, I'm looking for this person. It's like, wrong number.
Don't you hate this kind of stuff?
Yeah, it's just a mistake, so.
It's unfortunate, but it's much better than when some telemarketer calls you.
Oh God, yes.
But speaking of phone calls, one day, a few days ago, someone called me, but the funny thing is, it's not a Romanian phone number, it's from other side country.
Yeah, I get those. I get those. I so get those.
It's from the other side of the country, and I don't want to get into trouble or or somebody to hack my phone or hack my accounts. So I basically ignore that phone call and don't answer.
Oh wait, Art Writer says Kingdom Hearts looks so cool. Definitely would buy it. I say go for it.
You should. It's a really good game.
I mean, it's all available on, PS2, 3, PS3, PS4, Xbox One, and it's coming on the PC. It's also coming on PC March 30th, but it's going to be on Epic Game Store. But hopefully it should come on Steam after that as well. Yeah, but definitely buy it.
Speaking of Epic Store games, who doesn't want to have Jackrabbit on these consoles?
No. That's a no.
What do you mean no? What do you mean no?
Because I don't want Epic to screw up Jackrabbit if they're gonna bring in a remastered version of it. But I don't mind the classics because I don't use Epic Game Store. I use Steam.
But what if it was a remastered version from the PC? I mean, think about it. It's like playing MS-DOS, but it's gonna be like a remastered version. It's not gonna be much of a difference.
Yeah, I don't use the Epic Game Store, so.
I mean, wouldn't it be awesome if the guys from the Epic Games would try to make available for PlayStation 4 and 5?
I mean, it would work. And of course, if you're gonna try to talk to the door, all you get is a just snore, sleeping. He basically keeps telling you. He keeps telling you, leave me the fuck alone. I want to sleep.
Yeah, but imagine that. Imagine if that were to exist, we have to tell Quad and we have to tell him, Quad, go get a PS4 Pro console if you want to play Jazz Jackrabbit again, the remaster.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Let's see if you would do it.
All right. Let's see. We got. I think that's all the evidence we got, and there's also some other places to go. So we're gonna go ahead and talk to the nasty queen herself. You're about to make me. Can I simply just say, woman, I already got your evidence. Do you need more?
To be, Arthritis said, to be honest, I'm almost only using Epic Game Store for the free stuff. I get some games I wanted to try, and suddenly they are free on Epic. Yes, please, XD.
That's a face emoji. See, the problem is, I never use Epic. See, the problem is that the first time that Epic Games were gonna do Epic Game Store, I had to refuse to get it because at the time they had a spyware software that can be into your computer if you download it and create an account on Epic Game Store.
Not just that, but it gave your information to the Chinese.
Yes, that was the thing.
Which is problematic at best.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's see. I gotta do this.
I only use Steam, and I a couple of months ago just gave up and made a Uplay account so I could play NO 1600, which is a great game, by the way.
Which one is it?
It is.
NO 1600. It's like production chain management / colonization game. It's if you like that kind of thing, it's really good.
It's one of those. I definitely I'll have to keep that in mind. I mean, you can send me a link. You can send me a link of the message, AJ, so I can actually check it out.
One more. Speaking of MS-DOS games, do you remember when Bot played the one with the pre-heroes, with the Vikings arrows?
Yeah. I forgot that. I know what you're talking about. I forgot the name of it.
Lost Vikings.
Well, yeah. Well, guess what?
Lost Vikings.
Yeah, Lost Vikings. That's the name.
That's it. Lost Vikings.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Guess what? Yeah. Guess what? It's gonna be available for the PS4.
Where did you hear that?
What?
I say, where did you hear that?
There's a trailer on the YouTube.
I didn't hear anything.
But you can just play it on DOSBox.
Yeah, but since
let me look it up.
This game is gonna be available. But since this game is gonna be available for PS4, there's no.
Oh wait a minute, that's the. Are you talking about the Blizzard Arcade Collections?
Yeah.
That's what you're going about? Let's see.
Oh, they have a lot of good games.
Let's see.
Yeah, well,
the Lost Vikings, Rock and Roll Racing. Oh man, and Blackthorn.
Yeah, but basically they put this game on the Blizzard Arcade Collection, and they said it's gonna be available for PS4. I mean, no harm, no foul.
I'm looking it up.
What is it gonna cost?
$20.
I don't. $20?
Yeah, it says 20 euros.
I would just play it emulated.
Yeah, that would be me. I would definitely be played emulated if I was. I wouldn't. I don't even trust these companies.
I would advise you to play it because it is a really good puzzle game.
Yeah, but it's so hard, honestly.
Yes,
I'd rather play the original. I'd rather be playing the original classics than the high definitions because I said that. I mean, I made a policy for myself is I would not buy any of the high definition remasters of these classic games, because otherwise they will definitely do something to it, and they will fuck it up.
Probably. But here's another funny part. I don't know. You guys ever watched the movies Asterix and Obelix?
Oh yes.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Well, guess what? I don't know, Zanpact, if you ever played Asterix and Obelix XXL for the PC or PlayStation
2. No. To be honest, no. I don't remember playing that.
It's very European.
It's very European, but also it is also available for the PS4 as well. But
I have to get it through. I have to check on the.
It's different.
I will have to check on the library. I have to check on the PlayStation Network store libraries to see if they do have it.
Yeah, well, they do have it, and it's basically, it's a remastered version of the game, and it's way more realistic with the graphics. Everything is changed. It's not the same as the original game, not anymore.
But Zanpact, did you ever watch any Asterix and Obelix movies?
What's that?
Have you ever watched the movie?
Did you ever watch an Asterix and Obelix movie?
I don't remember. I think I have. That was like years ago.
It is so European. It's beautiful. It's like basically it's about these. The Roman Empire is in full swing, right?
Yeah.
And it's in the time of Hadrian's Wall, and the only holdout in Francia, basically France, is like this village of Gallic warriors. Yes, yes, indeed. These Gallic warriors who basically have this magic potion which gives them super strength.
Super strength, yeah, but it's only temporary. Only one girl managed to survive to have full potential with the fluid potion without wearing it off. And he was dropped when he was a baby. It's still amusing to me.
Yeah, Obelisk.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Well, they are really enjoyable movies, and I would advise you to watch them. It's like so much fun and totally unpolitically correct with stereotypes all over the place. It's hilarious.
Oh, I'll definitely keep an eye.
My favorite movie was the one with 12 tasks.
Art Reddit says he has all the comic books, and I have Urbex and Obelix as a Funko Pop.
Joey Lewis, so jealous. What? Those comic books are beautiful.
Oh.
Man.
Those are exceptional. Because they were run by a Belgian man. And
by the way, Goofy.
I used to read them in the local library because they had a comic section with a lot of Asterix and Obelix.
Man,
like I said, my favorite movie was Asterix and the 12 Tasks. That was one of my favorites.
Oh, I really loved Asterix and Obelix with Cleopatra. Then they go to Egypt.
Not that one.
Yes, it's really good. It's really fun. With the pirates.
This should help.
The pirates who always get sunk.
Let's not forget the Vikings as well.
Also the Vikings, yes.
As a matter of fact, I think these guys like more the Vikings than the Romans because the Vikings put up more of a fight.
Yes, they did.
That was funny. But how can these guys? They were so dumb. Oh my god! How can they say if this is good and that is then we can fly? They drown instead of flying.
I love those movies, man.
How can they believe that we give them wings? Oh my god.
I've been to the Asterix and Obelix theme park in France.
Oh, now I'm jealous. I never went to the theme park.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, it is awesome, man. They have the whole village built from in the comics. It's amazing.
Let's see. I'm gonna check the comments. It says there's a. Let's see. There's a art writer says there's a sketch that an actor gets captured by the Romans and Erix tries to rescue him, and the actor is like, "No, don't free me! I'm going to perform the Circus Maximus," which is basically being fed to the lions.
Yes.
Honestly, I was about to say something. The only theme park I ever went before was the Jurassic Park.
I love Jurassic Park. The first movie was absolutely fantastic. I love Jurassic Park movie. I love.
Okay, good.
I do love like really good dinosaur monster fight movies, especially from Jurassic Park, from all the old movies that I have watched over the time.
Gojira!
Wait a minute. What does Godzilla have to do with the Jurassic Park?
I didn't say about Godzilla, but Godzilla is going to be coming up with a movie of Godzilla versus Kong.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I love Jurassic. I love Jurassic Park.
I have seen.
If only for it gave us the clever girl meme.
Oh yeah, the clever girl meme.
Well, between Godzilla and Kong, my money's on Kong.
It's like, I love Kong movies, don't get me wrong. I think the last good Kong movie was the remake of 2006 of King Kong. I mean, they did a really fantastic job with that, and then
Jack Black, the one with Jack Black.
Oh yeah, the one with Jet Black, that's right. Art Writer says
it was a pretty good movie.
Yeah, I mean, I like big monster fights. Especially my favorite ones I love the most is Godzilla. Like I love watching Godzilla movies.
Yeah, just Godzilla fights in general. Come on.
Like my dad loves Godzilla. I mean, he's a huge Godzilla fan, and he thinks the first time he saw Godzilla, it was excitement. There was a lot of fights. There was a lot of action part.
Yeah, just classical kaiju movies.
Yeah, exactly.
At least your father didn't went to Tokyo to meet Godzilla in person.
And for your information, Raiden, if you guys know that in Japan, Godzilla movie is called Gojira. Gojira.
No.
Because I've seen the classic Gojira movies, and they're kanky as fuck. You know, basically they're like in the 50s and 60s.
They are so good.
Yeah, but they're still so good to this day.
They are janky as fuck, but they are so fun.
Right?
They are so entertaining. Because those movies were made in the 60s, man. I'm not expecting high quality CG. I'm just expecting some cheesy monster fights, man. That's all I want.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's pretty much all we wanted.
Alice wait a minute. Didn't Alice say something about a rabbit hole?
The rabbit hole was Alice because she's telling to explain about. She fell into the rabbit hole and she does not remember where she's from.
Oh, so it has nothing to do with a hint where that cat might be.
No. So yeah, for your question, arthritis about Godzilla vs. Kong, I'm definitely looking forward for that movie. Godzilla vs. Kong. Oh man, you bet you.
Yeah, well, I don't know why, but I think Kong is gonna win the fight.
I don't know, man. Godzilla. After seeing Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Holy yeah.
Dude, have you never seen fucking Godzilla fight Mothra?
Yes, I seen it. I seen the video of it.
Or Angrius.
Yep.
Or all the other classical movie monsters that Godzilla has killed. Oh man.
I know, like.
What about the?
I seen the. I did see the. I did see the kanky versions of the fights, but then watching the newer ones, it's like it's more excitement into it.
What about the fight between Godzilla and versus the Dragon Sword, the Green Power Ranger? What about that fight?
I love that fight.
Yeah. I really do like that fight.
Basically, I love the dude that plays Tommy.
Here.
That guy is such a class human being. He is exactly like his character. It is crazy. He's a legend. He's a legend.
And he's an MMA fighter, by the way, right?
Yeah.
So he is a total class act. So you're like, they always tell you like, don't meet your heroes; they will disappoint you. He is not one of those people.
He's not one of those people, no.
No, he doesn't disappoint at all. He is such a great human being.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so that's it. He was like a great, decent human being. When I remember watching that fight.
Too bad.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What time is it? 12. That's at 5:30.
12:30 here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably say I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm gonna go. I'm actually getting hungry. I gotta go eat. So.
And after that,
I think this is good. I think this is a good place to stop for today because I'm actually been running around in circles for a whole hour. But even though we're just talking, but it's still good enough. All right, so
good game.
So we're gonna wrap this up for today, guys, on the live stream. Tomorrow is gonna be something special. I decided that I'm gonna hold Devil May Cry 4 for next week. So I'm gonna go somewhere later on today after dinner, and because I'm gonna do something very special. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. And but I want to everybody thank AJ and Raiden for joining me on the Discord for the games that we're doing today. We did Sonic Mania DLC.
Yeah. All good, brother.
And we did a little bit of Kingdom Hearts 1.5. So until next time, we will play a special game I'll be getting today, which is going to be tomorrow on Sunday. So I hope you guys will enjoy it. So for now, leave a like, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Until then, guys, I'm signing off. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next live stream. And you guys are going to be surprised what I'm going to hold in store. So for now, good night, everybody. Until then, stay safe, stay warm, and I'll talk to you all again. Peace.
Peace.